What a glorious way to start our day, talking to the one, the only, the Chad. Hello, Zachary. It's Chad, how are ya? Wanna have a battle? I can have a battle with the man Chad himself? I am honored to be in your presence. On Route 38, however, unfortunately, Chad, even though you're probably pretty cool, we're not gonna be bothering with that. Hey everybody, Gmod here, and it has been a little bit of time, but we are finally back with some more Pokemon Soulsilver, and before we get into today's episode, I want to talk a little bit about that, because it's been like 2 weeks since my last upload, and that's a bit of time, so we should probably talk about that. And I'll make it very nice and quickly. Basically, 2 things happened around the exact same time, which made it so that I couldn't really, okay, I could kind of record, but I didn't want to record for a little bit of time. Reason 1, I actually put myself together a brand new PC, custom built, everything's working wonderfully. But it took some time to get everything put together because I've never done it before, but eventually we got it right, and now we're recording off a new PC, which will hopefully mean that in the future we'll be able to handle and do much greater projects. Which I hope you're looking forward to that, because I definitely am. The other thing is that at the exact same time my PC basically got finished, freaking flu/cold started going around my house, and unfortunately I caught it, which is like very unlucky because I very rarely catch colds. But because of that, my voice sounded completely awful, and I did not want to subject you guys to all that crap, so I decided to wait until I got better before I recorded. Combined it with some work, and yeah, I've been a little bit busy. However, we're finally back. And with all that mouthful out of the way, I think it's finally time for us to get back on our journey. So that being said, welcome back to some more Pokemon Soulsilver. In the last episode, we took on one of the most legendary Pokemon of all time. So legendary, in fact, that some would say it is the legendary Pokemon. We're talking about, of course, the one, the only, Mewtwo. Every childhood's favorite legendary Pokemon. Well, not childhood, every child's, you know what I meant. Every child's favorite legendary Pokemon in their childhood, because Mewtwo is just freaking cool. Me included, Mewtwo is sick. But yeah, after a little bit of trial in there, we went through Cerulean Cave, we managed to catch ourselves a Mewtwo, not bad at all. And at this point in the game, you maybe look around the region and think, okay, surely now we've done basically everything. Surely now it is time for us to go over to Mount Silver. And technically, you're not wrong, because when it comes to actually doing things around the actual Kanto region itself here, we're kind of done with business at this point. We got all of our badges, we fought some legendary Pokemon, we're doing pretty good. However, there is still something that we want to go look out for. And as I hinted at last time, a while ago, it's the Indigo Plateau, because once you've collected all 8 gym badges, you can actually go and rematch the gym leaders, not the gym leaders, the Elite Four and the champion there, and they are going to be insanely changed up compared to last time. It's going to be a whole new experience, and I was thinking if I wanted to do this on the project or not. I was thinking maybe we, you know, since we already battled the Elite Four and the champion, maybe we'll skip out doing the rematch. However, since they're so different, and I feel like it'd only be right to end things off, well, not end things off per se, but you know, fight them all one more time before the end of the series. So I thought we should go ahead and do this. That being said, though, we have to fly on over there because I still don't have Fly on my team. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my Pokemon's levels here are not the hottest for taking on this rematch, because the Pokemon we're gonna be fighting up against are very high leveled. But more on that when we actually get there. For the time being, though, let's get ourselves over there, shall we? Okay, so I kind of lied. I was planning on going over to the Pokemon League right away, the Indigo Plateau. However, there is one thing we can actually grab beforehand. Now that we have all of our gym badges that I want to get out of the way before I forget. And to do this, we want to fly on over back to Celadon City. I could just walk over there. It's not that far, but shush, I'm lazy. And you may know what I'm talking about, because we actually met the person that we're going to be looking for over here, but we couldn't do anything with him until we had all the gym badges. However, now that we do, we can, you know, do stuff. That being said, though, I don't actually remember exactly what building he's in. I just remember he's on the 3rd floor of some building. It might be this one. I could be wrong, though. We'll find out very shortly. Actually, I think this is it. This looks like it's... I think this is it. This looks like it should be it. Go up the elevator. Wait, the roof? I don't think that's where we're trying to go, actually, but I'll do it anyways. And oh, maybe? Maybe he's in here? I don't actually know. Nope, this is where we got the spell tag. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, I'll just kind of wait till I find him again. This city's a little bit big, and I don't 100% remember what building we're looking for. So I'll cut away, and I'll see you guys when we find him. he in this one? Aha, okay, so I was walking around the building, and it turns out I wasn't in the right building. I just walked past the elevator we had to go to. We want to go to the elevator on the first floor, not the second one. And we want to go to floor number 3. Going up. Perfect. And now we're here at the Game Freak floor, and I am truly a freak about video games, so I deserve to be here. And I believe it's you that we want to talk to. What do you think? I am the president here. We were remaking an old game. Oh, actually, this is not the right guy. However, it is a guy with some wise wisdom to share for us. Pretty cool. I always like to add like a quote about talking about remaking these games. Very cool. So you you're looking for? Yes, you are. The sound designer, I'm pretty sure. I compose music. Oh, you've collected all the Candle Gym badges already. That's great. I'll give you something cool for that. And by talking to this guy, you get one of the coolest Easter eggs in the entire game. The GV Sounds key item. GV is a rectangular thing with a black and white screen that used to play the original Pokemon. Oh wait, that was the Game Boy. Turn on GVA sounds to let you hear some nostalgic tunes. It's a gadget full of wonder, tried at various places. There's some places you won't hear classic music, but that's life. So this here is the GB sound card, I guess you can call it. I guess that's the best way. That's probably the best name you can give it. And what this does is that if you turn it on, as you can instantly hear, we get the old retro tunes from the original games. And I'm thinking for the next little bit, we'll keep this on, because it's just a pretty cool feature to have. And you can't use it until you have all the gym badges in the entirety of the game, so it's a very, very nice reward. And also, if you're like me and you're like an old fart who played Pokemon since his childhood, you're probably feeling extremely nostalgic right now. Definitely one of the coolest rewards they could have made, and definitely worth grabbing. That being said, now we're all done with business, it is time for us to go over to the Indigo Plateau. For real this time. No more sidetracking, let's go. This place has a whole different feel once you have the GBA sounds to it. It's a little jarring because you look at all the okay, maybe not high definition, but you look at all the 3D models, you look at all the polished like models, and like, I don't know, it's a little jarring to hear the old music with this, but it's still super cool. That being said though, back at the Indigo Plateau, here we are, and before we do anything else, Farfetch, my friend, I am sorry, but you kind of need to go in the PC box. Somehow, I don't feel like a, what level are you again? Yeah, level 24 Farfetch is going to do a whole lot here. And before we go up to the actual Indigo Plateau, we need to go stock up on items because, we're in for a ride, as you can probably imagine. Let's see here, what do we got? What do we got to work with here? Let's see. Got ourselves, check our potions. We got 19 Revive, that's pretty good. 9 Hyper Potions, 2 Full Restores, a Sacred Ash in case it comes down to that. And a Max Revive, okay. Not bad, not bad. Before we do anything though, I'm going to go use our PV up, and I'm going to go ahead and give that right to Close Combat, because we're... Oh, actually I already maxed out Close Combat, never mind. In that case, I might save it then, actually, because I don't want to spoil it, but Gaunt is very close to learning another move, and it's one of his signature moves that we've been waiting for a very long time. And he might even learn it while we're in the Elite Four here, you never know. In that case then, actually, I'm going to use it. I'll give it to Earthquake. Can never go wrong with more Earthquake, you know? It's like bacon, you can never go wrong without it. Or with it. Not without it. I messed up the term. Okay, before we do anything else though, let's see, how many full heals do we have? Just in case I do get status, I will buy like... I'll buy like 5, but that's probably more than enough, honestly. We're not gonna need that many, I don't imagine. And when it comes to the rest of the items though, we are kind of running out of money here, because we spend a lot of them catching legendary Pokemon. So let's see, do we have anything we can sell? We have the Amulet Coin, I might actually use that during this place. Because the Elite Trainers give us a ton of money. I'll definitely sell the Nugget too, we don't really need this. Any TMs we don't really need? Although I don't think TMs are worth all that much, right? Yeah, they're worth a little bit of money. I'll sell Trick Room, we're definitely not going to be using this during the main game, that's for sure. And I'm also going to sell Dream Eater, because we're not going to really be needing that anymore either. And turns of items, Okay, how do I want to do this? I have plenty of revives, so I think it's just potions we're gonna really have to worry about, so I'll just put them all in Hyper Potions. And with that being said, though, I think we're pretty much all good, except for checking my Pokemon's items here, because, yeah, we want to make sure we're all prepared. So, choice specs, we're definitely giving that to somebody, and I'm feeling like giving that to Gengar or Espeon. What does Espeon have? She has the leftovers? Okay, yeah, we're definitely swiping that out. It was good for catching Mewtwo, that's about it, though. And for the leftovers, I'm going to give that to... Let's see, you got the Never Melt Ice. I think it's worth keeping that on you. So let me just see what items my Pokemon have all in all. Let's see. So Gengar's got the Choice Scarf. We'll keep that on Gengar. I think that's a pretty good choice. Scarf. Get it? Ha, 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 ha. Bad joke. You got the Silk Scarf. That's definitely worth it. You get Never Melt Ice. That's worth it. Sea Incense is going to be useful. Choice specs. And then Gonzo's currently got nothing. And while I want to give him leftovers, but I feel like I might want to give him... I'll give the Amulet Coin for now, just because it'll give us some more money from this. And like I said, the Elite Four trainers, they are loaded with money, so never hurts getting double the money when we defeat them. And with that being said, I think we've done all of our prep work. Let's go heal up our Pokemon and get ready to enter for what's going to be one of our greatest challenges yet. The Indigo Plateau, but they're not holding back anymore. And you could have just say, why are you showing me? Why are you guys talk too fast? What I was trying to say is, you may ask, why am I showing you guys all this? Because, you know, I could have just done this all off screen. I figured it'd be nice to show off some preparation work on camera before it's actually the right day for this. I forgot about this. Okay, well, I'll let the situation play out. Hold it. You're going to take the Pokemon League Challenge now? You have to give up on that. My well-trained beyond recognition Pokemon are going to pound you. Right here, right now. I challenge you. Okay, so I wasn't counting on this, but if you come by certain days of the week, you can actually rematch Silver here at the Indigo Plateau whenever you want. Well, assuming he's there on the right day. And yeah, I guess I came on the right day without even trying to. Okay, I guess we're fighting Silver here. This here is a Sneasel, level 55 Ice Dark type with the following moveset. And as you can hear, the old rival tune from good old Gold and Silver's playing. Pretty freaking cool. Yeah. Which, I'm not going to complain about this, you know, it's good to get some more XP before we take on the Indigo Plateau. However, like I said, I completely forgot it would actually trigger. In fact, I could be wrong, but it might actually trigger no matter what the first time you show up here since getting all the gym badges. So this could just be a guaranteed battle, and you know, I just completely forgot about that. But later on, after the first battle, I know it depends on the day you come here. And since the good old original battle tunes are a little bit quieter, I think I'm going to turn the game volume up just a little bit. Hopefully that sounds fine. I'm doing this in the middle of recording, not like post-editing, so hopefully it sounds fine. Anyways, next Pokemon, Crobat, Poison Flying type. I think this is actually the first time he's had a Crobat, if I'm not wrong. Like I said, it's been like 2 weeks since I recorded last. I have a goldfish memory. Don't judge me too hard. Alright, in comes his Crobat, Poison Flying type, very fast with the following moveset. However, unfortunately for his Crobat, I'm an Ice type, and Ice type does not really care about how fast you are. It cares about if you can take a Blizzard, or in this case, an Avalanche. Which I can tell you right now, this Golbat can definitely not take an Avalanche. I mean, this Crobat. I don't know why it's a Golbat. Oh, I'm talking too fast. And there you go. I've always had the same where if I don't record for a while, I kind of like start messing up when I come back to it. But I don't know, it's kind of fun, so I don't really mind that much. Anyways, this starter Pokemon's coming next. Meganium. Obviously, this will be different depending which starter you pick. You guys know the drill at this point. We're like past 50 parts in, you know. You should know how this goes at this point. That said, though, I don't really have anything for this, so I guess Gengar is probably my best bet. When in doubt, Gengar out. In comes a starter Pokemon, Meganium, coming in at a whopping level 60. Grass type, obviously, like I said, different starter. Depends which one you have. You'll have a different one with different movesets. However, we've seen Meganium enough at this point to know this thing is just a pure grass type. It's a bulky grass type, but it's not too scary, so it may take a few hits to take down, as you can see. Like, it's very bulky. But outside of that, it's not too bad. And it has light screen, which means this is going to take even longer. Fantastic. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have a poison type move, which would actually be very useful right now, but you kind of forget Gengar's a poison type sometimes. And I immediately get a critical hit, which ignores light screen. Very good. Good stuff, Gengar. But yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of funny, like, you kind of forget Gengar's a poison type sometimes, because, like, he just always has ghost-type moves. That being said, the next up is Alakazam, which is a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, it's very scary, honestly. It has a light screwed up and everything, so this thing's gonna take my Shadow Balls like nothing, so, I think our best bet here is going out into Riptide and trying to brute force our way through. This next Pokemon, Alakazam, Psychic type, level 56 with the following movesets. We'll go for Crunch. And he has Reflect, so now he's fully protected against physical and special moves. This is kind of annoying, but I feel like we'll be okay. Yeah, even though Alakazam has a Reflect up, Alakazam is pretty physically frail, so yeah, that works out for us. As he actually switches out into his Magneton. Look at that, the AI trainer is actually switching out. How rare do you see that? Answer, very rarely. Anyways, on to his next Pokemon, which I wasn't expecting, Magneton! Steel Electric type level 55 with the following movesets. And as per usual, this thing is a very scary Electric type Pokemon. However, if you have a Ground type Pokemon, you will absolutely destroy it. Because even though it's in the air, it is not actually levitating, which means it's not immune to Ground type Pokemon, which would actually be a freaking incredible feature for it to have. So, that's very much on purpose why they don't give it Levitate. Because Magneton is a scary Pokemon. It looks kind of goofy, you know, it's like 3 Magnemite stick together, but it's a scary Pokemon to fight this thing. And you don't have a Ground type Pokemon like I do. There we go. Another one bites the dust. And Alakazam has come back out to play. Okay, I think I'll stick to Mamoswine and hopefully we can beat this thing. Like I said, Alakazam, even though it has a Reflect up, is very physically frail. So I have a feeling my Avalanche is going to KO it, even though it's not super effective. But this psychic is still going to hurt a lot. Yep. That's an Alakazam for you. They hurt. Ouch. Okay, now Reflect is gone. However, I don't know if we're going to be able to KO it before it KOs us. And this thing might actually have an inner focus, so I might have actually messed up going for this. But I'm going to go for the fake out. It might KO it. Let's see. It comes close and it doesn't have inner focus. Okay, cool. However, he does have full restores. That's cheating. What do you mean he has full restores? No one's ever done that before to us. I don't know, ever. Okay, getting good. Oh my god, it has Focus Plus and it's actually faster than this. Okay, I was kind of hoping to go for the crit and maybe KO before it KO'd me, but I didn't think it'd be faster. This is going to kill me for sure. Goodbye, Sparta. It was a good run. You tried your best. Ouch. Okay, 2 Pokemon down. This is looking a little dangerous. However, thankfully, his Reflect is still down, which means this Crunch is basically a guaranteed KO at this point. He can set it back up, but I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine no matter what. And very close. One more hit should do it. Yeah, Alakazam's one of those Pokemon, whenever you see an Alakazam, you should know you're in trouble. Alakazam's such a scary Pokemon overall. And there we go. The demon is slain. And, and of course, you get a useless critical hit. As always, whenever you don't need it, you get the useless critical hit every single time. And finally, his own Gengar. However, my Gengar is the superior Gengar, the Alpha Gengar. The Alpha Gengar before Legends Arceus came out. Let's do this. Gengar on Gengar. Let's go. Why? I still got one left. This here is his Gengar, his final Pokemon, level 56. I don't really talk much about Gengar. We've had a Gengar like this entire project, so you should know about Gengar. But if you don't know somehow, Ghost Poison type with the following movesets. However, I have a Choice Scarf, which means I am faster, and hopefully we'll have something that's a one-shot, because Gengar against Gengar is a very violent matchup, because it's literally just whoever hits the Shadow Ball first wins. And thankfully, I hit mine first, so I win. Okay, I lost. He took that pretty well. Maybe he's had a change of heart of sorts. Ah, no. Still can't win after all that trading. I have to believe more in my Pokemon. No big deal. Sorry if I got in the way. Don't forget to rest your Pokemon before you challenge the champion. Hey, would you look at that? He's completely changed tone with us. Who could have thought? And of course our mom's calling us out of the blue. Hello? Oh, hi, Zachary. Yada, yada, yada. You slide them all shopping. Money, money, money. Delivery man. We know how this goes at this point. Come on, Mom. We're champions, dang it. And unfortunately, the mailman is not actually here. She lied to us because we had to actually leave the building first. Although it would be very funny if the mailman just showed up in front of us and just like, yo, package. Wait. Does he not show up here? He might not show up at the Indigo Plateau. I actually forgot about that. Okay. Interesting. That being said, though, even though it was a bit of a shorter episode, I think, like I said, I completely forgot Silver was going to show up there. I was not accounting for that whatsoever. But because of that, I think we're going to save taking on the Elite Four for the next episode. Just because I haven't recorded it in a while. I don't want to make sure all my audio and everything's good on my new PC and stuff. This is kind of like I wouldn't call it a test recording, but it's kind of a test recording. So, a little bit shorter of an episode today. However, trust me, we got ourselves quite the gauntlet coming up, so look forward to it. Next time on Pokemon Soulsilver, we'll be talking to this fine gentleman over here to let us through and taking on the Elite Four and the champion in our rematch against them all. Will we come out on top? Probably not, but we can damn well try. See you guys then.